Hey guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. I feel kind of weird actually doing a video on my own again. It feels really weird. I had so many amazing guests over the Christmas and New Year period that now I'm kind of like, oh, back to solo. It's quite sad. But I have got a really fun tutorial coming up for you guys. I've been requested a lot of the wing look. I promise you, I actually wasn't intending to do this, although it was in the back of my head. I was going to do it in another video. I got this amazing palette and I just had to do it with it because I thought, you know what, at this time of year, it's that time of year where we really want to lift everything and, you know, we just want everything to look really fresh and lifted. So you still can create this wing look and go a little bit softer. I just got carried away because wait till you see this palette. Haute Nudes. I think that's how you say it anyway. I'm just saying Haute Nudes. H-A-U-T-E. French way, isn't it? Don't know. Do not know my French. And look at those colours. Look at them. They're like gorgeous antique rose, antique golds, like some gunmetals in there. You can create so many gorgeous looks with this. You will get carried away, I'm just warning you, because I did. I was planning to do this gorgeous natural look for you guys, which I will get around to doing. I'm probably gonna have to do it on my Instagram now. But then I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. It was such a fun palette to do it with, so I know you guys are gonna love this. Remember, if you haven't already, do subscribe, click the like button if you like it. But I think without further ado, let's get started. So to start, I'm gonna take my Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Truffle. I'm just pushing this through. And I love this because I could just use this every single day. Bit of mascara on its own, and it's a great look that just lifts the eye. But I also love it because it helps take out any pinkness or any fine veins on the lid. And then of course, use it as an eye base for any of your heavier looks. So next I'm gonna go in and brighten with my cream. So for instance, this one here, great for really lifting the brow bone. A bit like ivory, just pushing that underneath the brow bone to really brighten that up. And very similar to your ivory or bone, if anything, this is just that little bit brighter. And what I love about this is it just makes all my eye makeup look really, really clean. This is the Rose Suede. So I'm gonna be using Rose Suede all over the lid. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. So from here, I'm gonna softly work on the outer corner, blending up into the crease. It's a little bit more browner and deeper, which is lovely if you do wanna take that into the crease and really pop that outer corner. I love these really warm hues, great for every eye color. I also love them for bridal. I've actually noticed the year just gone, should I say, the last year of bridal, a lot of my brides have opted for those warm tones just because they're so flattering. And almost creating, I'm gonna go a little bit stronger here so you guys can see it, that strong contour into the eye there, just to give us that little more shape and to really enhance your own natural eye shape. Higher on the outer corner. Although if you do arch more in the centre, go higher in the centre, that will definitely make the most of your eye shape. But for me, you can see I've got lots of space on the outer corner. So that's why I'm taking it there. Then jump back into your cream and blend away. Okay, so from here, I want to show you a really easy way to lift your eye. It's like an instant eye lift. So with this, all you need is a little bit of eyeliner. I'm going to opt for the gel. I might go in with a liquid liner if I want to sharpen it up, and I'm going to create a soft, smoked out wing look. So I'm going to take black ink gel liner, and I'm going in with the ultra precise brush. And you guys know me, I'm going to go in first and really push that under the root. Blinking on your brush to fill in that waterline area. And this will just help us, give us that really clean wing look. All the way through there. Right, now for the wing look, I'm gonna be taking black ink gel liner, and what I'm gonna do is create like a wedge on the outer corner here. So I'm just gonna push, as you can see, like a little line. I'm not really going to be too neat with it, because I am going to buff it out anyway, but I kind of want to use it as a guide. Now, for any of you guys that almost think, where do I go with my wing liner? How do I start? Or how do I know what shape to go? I'll show you. If you take concealer brush, this is the one that I just used to apply my concealer earlier, and if you go from the lower lash line, so I'm going to go from the lower lash line, following the shape of my lower lash line, and pull upwards. Can you guys see how that's just created a really faint line? So you can see there, I'm always in line with my lower lash line. And that is a really great guide to know that your liner is going to lift your eye upwards and make the most of your shape. So I'm going to kind of maybe go from about here and pull in. So I'm kind of using that space. You can literally just blend away with your finger if you don't want to take the full extent of that line. Then bring that in to the rest of the eye. And just tapping motions with your ultra precise brush. And I'm only going to take this about halfway over and connect it in with my waterliner. So I've still got liner, but it's just underneath the waterline, and then I've got my wing on the outer corner there. I want this smoky wing to almost be quite thick on the outer corner to really lift my eye. So I'm just adding a touch more liner in. But that's the great thing, is when you have your guide, just keep topping up your liner till you find, like some days I find a really fine liner is more than enough to wake me up. Other days I'm like, no, I'm gonna need a whole pot of this. So always go in and find what you need on that day. Should we even up on the other side? Right, from there, I'm gonna smoke them up. It's my favorite bit. Take your smoky eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna use it in, what's this shade? Vintage Velvet. Oh, that sounds like my kind of shade. Vintage, look at that, Vintage Velvet. I'm gonna take it over the top of the gel. So don't ever worry about getting that neatness on the top of the gel if you are gonna smoke it up. And with this shadow, I'm gonna press, again, most of it on the outer corner, but then softly bring that in with the powder into the inner corner. So we're keeping it quite thin in there. I'm slowly just building it so that you almost get all the benefits of having that soft, smoky, subtle look, but still with definition. Now it's really hard because I have such an unsymmetrical face. It's hard to have an unsymmetrical face, girls, and then try and get it really even with liner. But we're good. Okay, so going back in with my smoky liner brush, and I'm going to go in for this. Oh my God, I poked myself. We're good, we saved it. Okay. So then for my lower lash liner, I'm going to go back in with the smoky eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go in for this softer colour here, which is called Tall Sweet. And it's just that softer pink that I can use to define the lower lash line and connect the outer corner there. And you just want to use those kind of softer colours to really bring the two together so that it looks seamless. And it's not going from harsh wing to skin tone, or even worse, harsh wing to bright concealer. Can sometimes look a little heavy, just on the root. And again, keeping it a little thicker towards the outer corner and quite thin as we go into the inner corner. I mean, if this isn't couture, I don't know what is. I keep calling this collection Haute Couture, and it's not, it's really not. Haute Nudes. Gives us that really sultry look, doesn't it? No. Oh, it's the postman. So I'm taking that all the way across, but obviously still use your finger just to go in and really melt that shadow on the lower lash line to make it look even more blown out and smoky. I find it's a great tip if you want that kind of like lived in lower lash liner, or super diffuse lower lash liner. Okay, so from there, sparkle. Oh, what shall I do? Oh my gosh, there's two incredible sparkles in this palette. one I can pronounce and one I can't. So I'm wondering which one to go with. The first one, Earth Metal, look at that. It's like a stunning gunmetal, really, really beautiful. I actually haven't worn a gunmetal in a really long time, and I do want to get back into it. It's really great to make the whites of the eyes look whiter, so that will be fun. Then, I'm gonna say, because this is a very luxury palette, that says LeMay. What do we reckon, LeMay? Anyway, I'm gonna use it, LeMay, I'm calling it, because it has that little accent on top. So with the LeMay Sparkle, ooh, what a tongue twister. Okay, so with the LeMay Sparkle, I'm just gonna use my finger, as always with the sparkle shadows, and I'm now gonna push this. I'm gonna keep it just to the center. Above my liner, slightly more into the inner corner. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Just as like a little accent. An antique gold. It's really, really pretty. Not too bright. Something you could, like, I might do a look tomorrow with this, just on my Instagram. Just this all over the lid. That will look stunning, and a bit of mascara. What a great accent colour. Just to pop the inner corner of the eyes. This might be my favourite look ever. Ever. From there, I'm not putting anything on my brush, but I am just going to go in. And what I find with the sparkle and the shadow is I do want it to be like a strong difference, but I just want the edges to be blended out. So I'm still keeping that accent colour in the inner corner there. Just blending around the edge so it's nicely blended. Now you could leave it like this if you're after something really, well, I say soft, this is now somehow turned into my evening eye and I'm loving it. But if you do want something a little stronger, or you want that wing to still be smoky but stand out a little, I often do this for my evening makeup, and this is the ink liner. In Blackest Black, it's incredible. It's so long wearing it doesn't budge, and I'm just gonna push this over the top, and I'll often do this if I'm going for that really clean standout look. And you can see it just, I'm going over the smokiness so it still is smoky, but I've got that real pop at the lash line just because it's so black, it's so intense, and I love it. I'm just following that through to the outer corner there. I'll actually let you into a little secret. I was feeling really run down today, and this has perked me up. Right, okay, so mascara, smoky eye mascara. I'm gonna go in good few coats with this, I think, because where we are going nice and defined along the lash line with this look, really push that up at the root, right the way through to the tips, and fan, just using the tip of the wand, I'm just fanning out those outer corners for this look, because I really want my lashes to be working in the same way as the liner. And it's a really good tip to, if you want to make your eyes look wider or more lifted, is actually fan your lashes outwards rather than just brushing up all the way through. And then lower lashes. Oh, I love this look. I love it. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go in with something really fun, brand new, crushed lip color. Look how gorgeous they are. These, I've got, what's this one? Juicy Date. I should go on a juicy date after this, shouldn't I? Cool Up G color. Let's see the color. Firstly on my hand, look at that. You see that glossy look? But it feels amazing on. So what I'm gonna do is just take that straight across my lip. And then I just like to really buff these in. I love that. And I've kind of almost matted it down as well, which is really fun. Perfect. And here we have it. I had so much fun creating that. So remember, I will be on Instagram doing a day look of this if you do want to see that. But if you do want to see a YouTube tutorial, of course, just comment below and I'll get sure to get round to doing that for you. But I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, give us the thumbs up, hit that notification bell and comment below of anything else you want to see, because I'm slowly getting around to it. I've got 2019 as my big year to get YouTube up and running, and I'm really excited to be doing it with you guys. So thanks for all your support already, and I will see you soon. Bye!